Hello everyone. So today we will be discussing about the structural isomers. So this is one of the important topic of coordination compounds from which CBSE definitely asks at least one question of 2 marks. So that means if you are covering this video you will be getting 2 marks in your CBSE exams, and we will also be providing you the detailed notes. Okay, so if you are not having any notes, or you can say you think that your notes are not proper, or they are having some short of information, then you can make the note from this video. This will be helpful for your CBSE board exams. So coming on to the first, so we have isomerism. So the compounds which have same molecular formula but different structural formula are known as isomers. Okay, and this phenomena is known as isomerism. Okay, so isomers are basically divided into two parts. One is structural isomers and another one is stereoisomers. So in this video we will be studying structural isomers in the detail. So structural isomers again divided into four parts. One is ionization, second one is hydration, third one is linkage, another one is coordination. Okay, so we will be covering each of them in detail. So the first one is ionization isomers. So in this type of isomers, interchange of ligands take place between coordination sphere and ionization sphere. Okay, please make the note. We have two different words. One is coordination sphere and another one is ionization sphere. Okay, so what we have two things. So what is coordination sphere? So as you can see from this example, okay, we have one square bracket. Okay, this square bracket we have. So whatever is inside the square bracket, whatever is inside this square bracket, they form coordination sphere, and what is outside, they form ionization sphere. Okay, so you must have the common information, yeah, basic information about the coordination sphere and the ionization sphere. Similarly, in this example also, the species or the components which are present inside the square bracket, they form coordination sphere, and outside they form ionization sphere. Okay, so now we will be studying in detailed manner. So see, as you can see from this example and this example, this the Br is out inside, and here the Br is outside. Okay, Br is outside. That means there is interchange of ligands. There is interchange of ligands between coordination sphere and ionization sphere. So such type of isomers, they are known as linkage isomers. So as you can see in this example also, here we have NO2, which is in the coordination sphere, and it is going into ionization sphere. Interchange is taking place. So in this example also we have SO2 in the ionization sphere, and it is going inside in the coordination sphere. So interchange of SO4 and Cl2 is taking place. That means we can say that interchange of ligands take place, and we have the formation of ionization isomers. Then the second one is hydration isomers. So hydration isomers basically talk about the water molecules. Okay, talk about the water molecules. Here the interchange of water molecules take place between coordination sphere and ionization sphere. The only difference between the ionization and hydration is that in hydration we talk only about the water molecule, specifically water molecule. So from this example you can see, that H2O is forming the coordination sphere, and it is going outside in the ionization sphere. That means interchange of water is taking place between coordination sphere and ionization sphere. So we can say they are forming hydration isomers. So in this example you can see one more water molecule is going outside and Cl is going inside. So interchange of water take place, then they are hydration isomers. Then the third one is linkage isomers. As the word itself display the meaning, linkage, that means there is the difference between the connectivity of the ligands. So such type of isomers are shown by ambidentate ligands. So what is ambidentate ligand? The ligands which are having same molecular formula but different connectivity. Like ambidentate ligands, how you can say, you can clearly explain like the ligands which are having two donating sites. They are having two donating sites, but these two donating sites must be different. These different must be different, and donation is donation is done only by one side at a time. Okay, so they are having two sides, but while during the time of bonding they are forming bond only from one side. Okay, so that means the ligands must have two donating sides. So NO2 is one of the example of ambidentate ligand. Okay, so we have, you can see NO2. So in NO2 two possibilities are there, either nitrogen can bond or oxygen can bond. So if the bonding is from nitrogen, the bonding is from nitrogen atom, then we use the word nitro. Okay, and if the donation is from oxygen, then we use the word nitrito. Okay, so molecular formula is same, only the connectivity is different. One in one isomers connectivity is from nitrogen atom, and in another isomers the connectivity is from oxygen atom. So such type of isomers are known as linkage isomers. Coming on to the next one, we have coordination isomers. So in this type of isomers, what we have, in this the cation and anion both are present as complex. So the most important thing is cation and anion, they both are in complex form. So as you can see in this complex we have cation part and this one is anion part, they are both forming the complex. Okay, so what will happen here, the interchange, here the interchange of metal ion take place, or we can say the interchange of ligands will take place. Here you can see, here you can see this, the NH3 as a ligand binding with the chromium. Okay, and in this you can see the Cn is binding with the cobalt. So if the interchanges take place, then what we are getting, what we are getting, this NH3 they are binding with cobalt. Okay, and this Cn is binding with chromium. That means interchange is taken place. That means that in this example you can see this platinum PtCl4. Okay, and this platinum is interchanged with Cl means Cu. Okay, sorry, Cu, and in this Cn is bonding with copper, and in this Cn is bonding with platinum. That means interchange is taking place. So such type of isomers in which interchange of cation and anion take place. Okay, that means they are forming coordination isomers. So just write two examples, okay, and write one definition if it comes in the exam. So you can make the notes from here, and if you have not subscribed our channel, then please subscribe, share and comment. Okay, and we have already uploaded the videos of solid state, so please visit to our channel. Okay, for more videos, stay tuned and like, share and subscribe. Thank you and all the very best for your exam.